first video I filmed sitting down and talking to you guys in what feels like forever, and I've been sitting here feeling more and more awkward and not knowing what to say. It's really weird. I just feel like completely out of it. But hopefully I'll regain something throughout the course of this video. So the general premise is going to be, we're going to go through some stuff that I've picked up recently, things that have been sent, newer stuff, as well as kind of like a mini haul type thing of some stuff that I got. Some of the stuff I've tried, some of the stuff I haven't, so there will be some mini reviews thrown in for good measure, but the majority of it is just kind of like new in beauty. Some of it might not even be all that new because I've had it for a while, sitting waiting to be talked about. One of the things I'm wearing as an eyeliner right now and I'm completely obsessed with is the Stila, I think they were called something Underground. I forget what the collection was called, but it's Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and this colour is Smouldering Satin. I actually have some swatches on my hand from earlier on. Completely unrelated to this video. Smouldering Satin, so this is, that is the right name, the most beautiful product in the entire world. You will have seen so many people talk about this already. It is just amazing. A gorgeous, gorgeous glitter. Really beautiful. And this particular colour as well, it happened to be the one that I was sent, but it is totally the one that I would have chosen because it's the most neutral, and I've got it on as an eyeliner today, but it is designed to be worn as an eyeshadow. What I found when I wore it as an eyeshadow, I don't know if it's because I was applying too much of it, but I got quite a lot of fallout. You really do need to apply it with a brush, although it does have that kind of doe foot applicator. A brush does give you a slightly nicer finish and less chance of fallout, I found. But I do prefer it as an eyeliner. It's more wearable and I don't really get glitter all over my cheeks. If you're a big glitter lover, you're probably not going to care either way, but I'm very wary of glitter for that reason, but I still absolutely love this. Colour correctors have come to the drugstore in the UK, so you know, Boots, Superdrug, etc., the high street. I have been looking for cheaper versions of, you know, like MAC Radiant Rose, that kind of thing. I suppose YSL Touche Clay, or whatever it is that is supposed to be pronounced like. That kind of thing, something under eye brightening. I don't really suffer from a lot of redness or anything else that needs to be corrected, luckily. However, I do like that slightly brighter under eye. I'm not big on a lot of concealer under my eye. I am starting to get fine lines. My skin is getting drier as I get older. And so just a little pop of something in the inner corner I'm really into. And I was obsessed, you will know, I was obsessed with this. And I'm suddenly realising that is totally why I can't say the name of this in the UK. It's a different name. So in the US apparently it's called Instant Age Rewind, and this is the Dark Circle Eraser. The Maybelline, whatever it's called in the UK, this particular concealer has been around for a really long time. The brightener, the pink version, has not, and I've been using this for years and really, really enjoying it, but using it sparingly because I could hardly ever get my hands on it. And it has just come to the UK in the last couple of months. So they've got this one, and you've also got the neutralizer version, which is yellow. So the pink one is a very, very pale pink that looks like this. It would be more than that, only I'm kind of running out. And then the neutralizer is kind of a yellow, like that. Both kind of work under the eyes. Both work for me. The pink is more brightening on my skin tone, but I do like the yellow. I like the yellow for kind of around my nose, on my chin. If I'm wearing foundation and I want to top up some of the coverage throughout the day, this is a really nice, handy little product to have with me because I tend to, the redness shows through. Although I don't have a tremendous amount of redness, the redness that I do have is what shows through first of all when my foundation wears. So if I just pop a little bit of this on and pat it in, it's a very lightweight formula. It works really well for touch-ups. So these are two amazing products that I would highly recommend you check out because they are now available. And Lasting Perfection from Collection, tongue twister, have also brought out their own. Now annoyingly, I don't know if it's because they didn't have it in mine, but I don't think they do have this. Annoyingly, they don't have a pink. They had a green, a purple and a yellow. And I got the yellow and the purple. Again, the yellow can kind of work for a bit of a brightening effect. The purple, I honestly don't know why I bought this because it, what does it do? Balances out yellow toned floors. Don't have a lot of yellow tone floors. I think I genuinely bought this because it was purple and purple's my favourite colour, and I was just kind of like, I need that. I picked up a couple of liquid lipsticks this past month. The Urban Decay Vice liquid lipstick I was really excited about. I was actually in King's Cross with a little bit of time to kill and I went and bought, oh, I bought something else. What did I, this is it. I bought a lip liner in Weirdo. I'm trying to get some lip liners that are a bit unusual shades because I've got a lot of the same, and this is kind of like a peachy, I'm running out of space on my hand. This is like a peachy nude. it's that one there. It's not really reading as a peachy nude, but on me it is. It's different to the other ones that I've got. It's Nude Too Pale, but it has got like that more peach to it. I kind of like a springtime nude if you want. So that is Weirdo. Really, really like that. I bought this and I was going to wear it that evening. We were going out for drinks. As soon as I got off the train, we were going to go out with our friends, and I put it on and I couldn't even leave it on 10 minutes. Now I have filmed a wear and compare, and it did seem to last a little bit better in the wear and compare than, I mean, I don't know if it'd been, I had really, really dry lips that day because I've been travelling all day, or what it was, and I'd also had a really bad cold, so probably really dehydrated, but still, I just felt that it was so uncomfortable I couldn't even leave the house wearing it, which is not ideal. And in the wear and compare, it was still uncomfortable. The colour that I got is Tryst. Did I tell you that? I don't know. It is a beautiful colour. Smells really fruity. Really like the packaging. It's that colour there. Wish it was nicer. The formula is horrible on me. Please tell me in the comments if you absolutely love this formula, because I cannot understand it. I mean, I get that lipsticks, it's becoming a bit like mascara now. Liquid lipsticks are a really specific thing. You either love them or you hate them. And all the formulas are so different that we're all going to disagree on everything. But I just couldn't get on board with this. It just settled to such a strange feeling product. But you will see that in the wear and compare. I also included this one in that video that's coming up. This is the Revolution, I think it's a lip kit. It has I can't say lip liner. It has a lip liner that comes with it, which is, I've put away now. But the colour is Echelon, and I really, really liked this colour. This is very me kind of colour. I'm wearing something very similar right now. That's Echelon. In fact, I'll show you what I'm wearing. I think this is not quite the same, actually. The one I'm wearing is a bit warmer. Yes, and much darker. Although it is a mix. That's Echelon, and the colour that I'm wearing is Kat Von D Lolita. I'll just show you, just for the sake of argument, because I have Lolita mixed with something else, which might seem like a really strange thing because they're totally different, but I have it mixed with Noble. I've got these two colours mixed together. Is that so crazy? I kind of tried to do darker on the outside and then kind of just blend it all for a 3D look effect, you know? I don't know how well that worked, but maybe somewhere in between these is this. It's like the baby of these two products. Yeah, Echelon. Really, really like the colour, like the way it applies, the finish, all that stuff. Kind of behaves exactly as I would imagine a traditional liquid lip would. Just didn't wow me, I suppose. But I was happy enough with it that I would buy more if they had a better shade selection. A couple of other things that I picked up last week while we were in London, makeup-wise. I got the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in a lighter shade. This is still darker than I normally would be, but I have a bit of colour right now from my incredible sunburn. If you've been watching my vlogs, you will know. Really horrendous. I've never peeled and burned so bad in all my life. This is a really, really nice foundation. It's not particularly great at oil control. It is supposed to be for normal to oily skin. It's not bad, and it doesn't break down. I do find that it wears fairly well, but it's not great at oil control. I still need to powder. And this I got, I just feel it's really, really light and natural looking. This I got because I thought it might be similar to the ambient powders from Hourglass, and this is the NYX No Filter Finishing Powder. I'm not sure about this. Not sure. I need to give it a little bit longer before I give you a full review, but I am quite liking that it has got a slight sheen. Let's bring you in. I don't know if that's even gonna show up, but it has got a slight sheen to it, but it's really still quite natural for a setting powder. And I got that in light. To apply my makeup, I've been really enjoying the Real Techniques. I think these are called Multi-Tech. I initially was like, yeah, okay, they all look kind of similar. They've all got that kind of domed effect. They're quite expensive. They're Superdrug only, I believe. They are quite expensive. But then Real Techniques, I feel like you get the base range, which is affordable, and then they're branching out into these more pro whatever that are a bit more expensive. But if you could get, I don't know if they do individual brushes or just a set, but if you could get one of these on its own, I would recommend it if you don't want to splurge on the set, because I have been really enjoying this for my foundation application. Not a brush that I would have necessarily reached for foundation had I not watched a Pixie Boo video. It was completely random. They are definitely the people that I would go to watch a tutorial if I was going to do that, but I don't tend to watch tutorials, and so I don't watch a tremendous amount of Pixie Boo. But there was one particular day when I was lying in bed and I was feeling really blah about YouTube, and I just thought, I'm going to watch some like old school tutorial style people. So I watched them, and they ended up using this for foundation. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I tried it and I loved it. And the little baby one, this is called Point S. I think the other one's called Point XL. Point S, I really like that for concealer. I just kind of blend out my concealer like that. 2 lip products that I was sent this week I was really excited about are the matte shakers from Lancome. And I've got them in Pink Power and Kiss... Pink Power... Why can't I speak? Pink Power and Kiss Me Cherie. Let me... In fact, that's what the swatches were underneath. So they were related or relevant. So the idea is you're supposed to shake them up to activate, and then you swatch. Or, you know, if you're a normal person, you just put them on your lips. It's got a little cute little thing. So these are cute. So this one is Pink Power. There. And this one is, what did I call it? Something Cherie. And this is Sheer. I was not expecting this. This is like a much brighter red. So you would have thought they were going to be both the same, but that one is really sheer, really nice kind of little bit of Just Bitten, I think. Do you remember Just Bitten? Do you remember those Just Bitten balm stains? So long ago. I'm just wondering how that's going to look because it's matte. The first one I think is going to be amazing, and I've seen these. Oh, I've just realised I've chipped my nail. But I'm wondering what the sheer one will look like as a matte. That might not be particularly flattering. Do you remember all the blogger drama a couple of months ago with, this is just, seriously, this stuff has been piling up obviously, a couple of months ago about Coco Brown. I can't even remember quite what she said now, but she kind of said that there was no value in bloggers because everything that they said was a lie and that their good reviews could be bought, etc, etc. It was just really a not nice thing to say. Well, shortly after that, I was contacted by Bella Mianta. Bella Mianta? I don't know. A luxury tanning brand. I feel like this is an Irish luxury tanning brand. They were like a direct competitor to Coco Brown. I'd just been sent some Coco Brown stuff and I was like, I'm never using Coco Brown again. I was really irritated by that article. Just because what really annoyed me, I think, more than anything, is I was such an advocate of Coco Brown. I raved and raved and raved about them. I blogged about them, I made videos about them for no reason other than I loved them. And when I won the Cosmo Blog Award, which was years ago now, the next day they contacted me and I never responded. And so because I was just a genuine fan that raved and raved about them, really annoyed me that they kind of just totally slagged off bloggers. When this company contacted me, I was like, yes, I will try your competing brand of tan, but I didn't really get around to it. So everything's still in the box. This is, what have we got? Rapid Mousse for face and body, self-tanning tinted lotion. Both dries in 60 seconds. Okay, so maybe at some point I'll do something about this. I also bought some Vita Liberata before we went on holiday. I used it, I don't know. I really hate the smell of fake tan is the thing. And every time I use it, I'm like, ugh, I shouldn't have used it. I hate that smell. And it lingers for so long. And everywhere, like on your bedding, on your clothes, just, ugh, I hate it so much. So I may try this for a video. Let me know if you would like to see it. I'll probably go back to Coco Brown, let's face it. I do love it so much and it's so, so cheap. I just had my moment of like, Self-tanning gradual moisturiser. And a mitt. And this stuff, I know Coco Brown do something similar to this because I've seen it. This is the Shimmering Dry Body Oil. It says illuminating anti-cellulite. How can that be true? And nourishing. And it says face, body and hair. Now I might use this on my hair. Here's my question about this kind of product. I thought oil broke down fake tan. Is that not true? Part of the reason that I finally decided to sit down and film this video is because I've got tons of this stuff that has been piling up in my living room and I want to send it to work with my mum because it's not really useful for me or her or anyone very close to me, and so I feel like she probably has the market on this because she works with some ladies who may have grey hair to cover up or may have dark roots to cover up, and because I don't dye my hair anymore or at least not permanently and not lighter for now, I don't really have the use for it, and my mum doesn't dye her hair either, so she doesn't really have roots, although she may have a few greys coming through. There's no root involved. So I've got this. This is the Ever Pro Beauty Zero Grey and the Ever Pro Beauty Back to Blonde. There's tons of this stuff. So basically it's this. Light brown root touch-up magnetic powder. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. This is... Ooh! This is kind of funky actually. I really like this packaging and it feels really substantial. So you've got a little pad thing. And then I'm guessing this is a powder. It is. That's really cool. I've seen these before, but that's very compact, all within one product. And in theory, you could use a different pad or something if you wanted to, because it's basically just a brown eyeshadow effectively, isn't it? It's got a little mirror, so this is like on the go would work. Do the little root thing, and then it all goes back into one. That's really funky. So I've got, they do tons of different colours. Lightest brown, light brown, and black or dark brown. And then they've got, of the blondes, I think the blonde shade is really good, because you'd think it was kind of all a similar thing, but light blonde, medium blonde, and dark blonde. And then, if you're more into a spray, they've also got temporary root concealer in lightest brown, medium blonde, and light brown. This is going to be the longest video ever. Something else that I picked up last week was the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Magic Facial Dry Sheet Mask. This has got some amazing reviews. People love this. I've not really seen any bad reviews, so let me know if you've tried this and don't like it. I don't not like it, I just didn't see instant magical results. You're supposed to use it 3 times, or at least you can use it 3 times. I'm going to give it a go again tonight because it's been a few days since I used it. And I think 3 times in a week is probably a good idea, because then at the end of the week you can really see if it's made a big difference, because people, or at least she says, Charlotte says, that if you use it 3 times in 1 week, then you can kind of start to use it less and less and less to maintain the results. So in theory, you build up results the more you use it. And then after 3 times, you can use it on your hands and on your feet and other areas. I don't really know how that works, but we'll see. It's really expensive, it's £18, but because you can use it multiple times, the cost per use is a little bit lower. I have spent £5 to £10 on a sheet mask in the past. £18 was hard to swallow, but I really wanted to give it a go. So I will review this further at some point, but for now it wasn't an instant result, or as much of an instant result as I'd hoped for, given the other reviews that I've read. I wasn't sure whether to even mention these because I can't really tell you anything about them. I haven't tried them yet. These are Super Gel by Rimmel. There's some colours. There is a top coat. No Light Gel Nail Polish from Rimmel. Urban Decay has started doing skincare. Again, I haven't tried this one. I have tried this in the past and I've used it again recently. This is the All Nighter Spray. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same. It's just been kind of given a new packaging. I like this, but if you are oily like me, because I've tried D-Slick in the past and I do like that, but I feel like they're exactly the same product, guys. I really do. If you are oily like me, I would highly recommend that you use this and then powder. So I've been trying to use things that will avoid powder, because I do think that it ages me. I'm getting some really serious lines on my face, more noticeable by the day, I would say, especially kind of just around here. I'm trying to drink as much water as possible because sometimes they can be dehydration lines, so I'm told, but I do feel like I need to up the skincare a lot and just kind of try to avoid mattifying and powdery products around that area. So I've been using more setting sprays, and I do like this, but I do then need to powder kind of everywhere, but my T-zone and just slightly avoiding this because it leaves like a film on my face that looks shiny. So if you're oily, it makes it look even worse. I've always thought this about setting sprays, which is why I've never really found one that I love, because I haven't tried that many, but that is going to be my new thing for the month, is trying as many setting sprays as I can get my hands on to see which is really the best one for me, because come the summer, my skin, my face is going to melt off. This is the Meltdown Makeup Remover, the dissolving spray. I'm going to give this a go tonight. I actually forgot that I had this. I found it in my box of things to talk about. So it's kind of looks the same. It's just a spray, dissolving spray. What does it say? Spray onto a cotton ball or hand, apply to face and wipe away makeup. Oh no, I don't think so. I'll be applying this directly to my face. This I have tried and loved. This is the Pore Refining Peel. And I don't love it because it's pore refining, because nothing really I know that's not true. There was a pore mask from Clinique that I used to love, and I did think that that kind of made everything look smaller, but I don't know if it's actually possible. A peel mask I love anyway, and I have found this helps with breakouts. So if I get kind of a breakout that just seems to not be responding to anything that I'm using, I apply a very, very thin layer of this because it's super thick. It feels like, with a peel-off mask, I tend to like to apply a thick layer to make sure it peels off nicely. You don't need very much of this at all. It's a very small tube. There's a reason for that. So recently I've had a breakout here and a breakout here, like almost cystic acne. It's really annoying. And this has been helping to reduce those breakouts. It is amazing. I don't know about pores, but I know that it helps with kind of my breakouts. And this one, again, I haven't tried yet. This is the Rehab Makeup Prep Lip Love. So it's basically a lip balm that you use before anything else, I'm guessing. Yeah, it says Lip Love. Shea butter, coconut oil, moisturising. It feels nice. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like coconuts. I swear my hair is getting bigger the hotter it gets. It's just giant now. It does whatever it wants to do. If you haven't heard of Bagsy, it is a brand that creates purse-sized products. So kind of travel size or in your handbag, whatever you want to call it. And they are really, really cute. So this is a Wonder Wand Concealing Illuminating Duo. Let's see if I can get it out of this packaging. Oh, okay. It's got like a concealer on one end and a highlighter on the other. The concealer, I'm not sure that is going to be that blendable, but I will test it out. The highlighter, however, is really pretty. That's blended out really nicely. Some of the products come in these dinky little bags. How cute are they? One that I was really excited about, and I just haven't been able to use it yet because it's just so cute. It reminds me of the Tarte packaging. Very compact. This is the Ray of Sunshine Perfect Glow Bronzing Powder in light medium. And how sweet is this? Sunshine is my favourite accessory. And in the other bag was this little kabuki brush. Then I have Beautiful Eyes 24-Hour Eye Colour in, I'm not sure it even has a shade name. If it does, I don't have it. And this is like a pewter kind of colour. It blends okay. It's not my favourite. It actually feels like it's set really quickly. And product packaging wise, another really cute one, because as you pull this out, it's got a little saying on it. I know I'm not perfect, but my lips look fabulous. And it's so my kind of colour. Again, I can't see a shade name anywhere, but it might be that there aren't that many shades online. If you've watched my vlogs, you may have seen the really funky Monopoly board that I got from Million this month, or last month now, and this is the new Paco Rabanne. It's like a Monopoly themed Paco Rabanne. It's the weirdest collaboration ever, but I love it. How cool is this, and how Vegas relevant is it? Totally taking this to Vegas with me. They also have the men's one, and it does just smell, oh my goodness. It does just smell like the original Lady Million. What does it say up there? Oh, I thought it said something different. It just says Paco Rabanne. Almost disappointed. I just love the little dice. It's so cute. Fun story, for those of you that haven't heard it before. The reason that I love Lady Million and the thing that it reminds me of so much is once upon a time I used to work at Urban Decay in Debenhams for a very short period of time, and I worked right next to the perfume counter. And every single day, I think it was probably the Christmas this came out, every single day I used to go and spray myself with this, and I'm immediately transported. It was like 7 or 8 years ago, and that will always remind me of that time. It's so evocative for me. That is like, wow, it is 7 years ago. Makeup Revolution launched multiple new palettes last month that were all a talc-free formula, and this is the one that they sent to me, which is the Pro HD Amplified 35 palette. Weirdly, purple is my favourite colour, and I don't think that they know that. So everything here is going to be like super pigmented. It's one of those situations where I really don't want to touch anything because I'd like to take pictures of it before I do, but let's just go for it. Oh goodness me. Okay, let me get one of the other colours as well. Which one? I gravitate to all mattes, and that is what I came up with. That's amazing. For it to be a talc-free formula, I'm really running out of space to swatch now, from such an inexpensive brand is awesome. Oh, they're around the corner there. And to have so many palettes launch all at the same time is pretty epic. So go and check those out. But this one is Dynamic is the colour of this one. Bit of a funky package that I received this month from Maybelline. I'm like, what is this? I tell you what it is. Open the box. Take out that. It's a mascara. Or it was a mascara before it fell on the floor. This is the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. I just know by looking at this that this is not a mascara for me. This is a real fluffy kind of wand, which is not my thing. What have I got on my hand? But that is now available if you're into that kind of thing. There is a new Big Shot Colossal Mascara from Maybelline. L'Oreal launched 3 new mythic oils for 3 different things. So this one is shimmering oil, which I'm kind of interested in for the summertime. This one is radiance oil, which is for colour. Oh, sorry, hang on a minute. Oh, Shimmering oil for body and hair. Even more interested. This one is for coloured hair and it's the Radiance oil. Not sure how that's different, but there you go. This one's for all hair types and it is the Nourishing oil. And I don't know how that's different to the original. Is this just original? Let me see. This just says original, but it doesn't say original in English. I think this is the normal original Mythic oil. And last but absolutely not least is my Colourpop order. These are not new launched products. These are just like new to me and I've never tried Colourpop before. I actually have saved the eyeshadows to swatch on this video, so it's going to make it extra long. And if you'd like more information on Colourpop, if you'd like me to do a video where I try some of this stuff on, let me know. 3 liquid lips I tried. I will swatch these for you. However, 2 of them will feature in my Wear and Compare that I have coming up. I am running out of skin space to swatch. I've got this colour, which is Mars, which is that colour right there, and that is one of the Ultra Mattes, I believe it is, Ultra Matte Lip. I've got this, which is the Satin. Is this the Satin one? Yes, Satin Lip. Obsessed. Spoiler alert. That is in Alyssa. Ah, can you see that? There it is, Alyssa. And then the last one is an Ultra Matte Lip. Ran out of space on my card. Hopefully we kind of got up to where I thought we did. So that colour that I just showed you was Solo, S-O-L-O-W. And they are the liquid lips that I purchased. I will be making another purchase for sure. Then I got mostly eyeshadows. However, I do have a Super Shock Cheek, which is called... not sure. So this, wow, that was soft. Oh, this is lunch money. I'm blending it out because I wouldn't wear that crazy Instagram highlight, but that is really pretty. This is the Super Shock eyeshadow in Glow. Again, oh, so soft. That is Glow. This one is Hanky Panky, which is just there. Central Perk, which is just there, and I can't seem to swatch in a straight line. And then 2 super sparkly ones. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, that is Birthday Girl, which is that one. And this is something called Nillionaire with a N. Oh my goodness, that is like Smog from Urban Decay, but glittery. Oh, look at that. I totally get the hype. I will be placing another order. I actually haven't tried these eyeshadows on my eyes yet, but totally wow. Just the texture of them is amazing. I love the satin liquid lips. So that is it. I'm fully swatched up, guys. As swatched up as I could possibly be. I really desperately need to go and wash all of this off before I get it on my clothes. But I hope you enjoyed that extra long New and Beauty swatch fest that we did right there. I am still going to be making beauty videos, although I have kind of embarked on this new whatever we're calling it with the vlogs. I'm really enjoying making them. I'm going to continue making the daily vlogs. They won't necessarily be daily vlogs, but they should be kind of daily vlogs, and so I'm going to continue calling them that. And in between there will be some beauty content like this one. Those of you that have been watching the vlogs and enjoying the vlogs and leaving me comments in the vlogs, thank you so much. It's been awesome. I've been really enjoying making them and uploading them and just kind of engaging with everyone. It's been brilliant. It's totally revived my love of YouTube. That instant upload something and you get something back. I love it so much. But I did miss sitting down and talking about some stuff that I'm really interested in too. So I will definitely not be quitting this anytime soon. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in my next video. There will be more beauty content this week, promise. Also, now that's completely dried, can we just look again at that molten metal from Stila? That is gorgeous.